I'm surprised you guys are still on. It's 11:30.
Hey, you guys doing okay?
Didn't go anywhere.
What's that?
Still, I said didn't go anywhere. Just still watching this thing trickle.
Yeah, so I figured I was gonna do that today. I was gonna just trickle up, kind of keep going, and that's exactly what it's doing. So it's a bullish, extremely bullish trend, and it's just staying bullish. Mm. Yeah, couldn't take out sell side liquidity right around what was that 790, 798, and bounced off that and kept going. So kind of expected that move to the upside to keep going. And that's kind of what we're getting, but we might be excuse me, hitting some resistance here. So I'd kind of start to expect a pullback. And these highs, I'd start to expect the market to pull back a little.
Ooh, everybody's getting sick around here.
Thanks.
Bless you.
Yeah, it's gonna keep going.
Yeah.
But this might be an area where we see a pullback.
Yeah, I think so. I feel like every time I hit like 150 to like 180 ticks, it just reverses.
What now? What you gotta figure out? What audio from Discord. Oh. Take your time. Take your time. What it is? I mean, descriptions are gonna change. I mean, you can even chat GPT those descriptions. But let me take a look. Is it in? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. Grab take a look at yeah, I'll send you something to put in the description that you can use. Yeah, let me because I think that they're starting to put out some regulations in regards to, in fact, very soon you might see most of your followers starting to fall off. And this is what for some of you that are trying to do this full time, take it real serious. It's gonna be nice to get a series certification or something along the lines of trading and investing. Right? So I think they started out in China. China just rolled out a policy that before you can social media anything professional in a professional field, financial, technology, medicine, law, and whatever you are required to have a certification in that field. Right? Otherwise, they'll ban your channel.
I just saw
Um,
that too. Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, so I
Yeah.
think that will trickle down to the US faster than it is trickling down in China. That's gonna come down really fast. So we do have to put some disclaimers in content that we put out. And so I think very soon YouTube will start stripping a lot of people of their um, streaming rates. I think it's just me thinking. Um, there is no confirmation of validity to what I'm saying. I'm just thinking that that's going to come down the pipeline very soon. So let's see. What we can do. Can use this. And then we can just tweak it. We can change changes. Actually, we probably don't have to. I think this is good. Anything? Yeah, okay. So it's got everything. Okay. So something like this, I think we'll do. I just sent you on Telegram. I think it's got a risk disclaimer. It's got all kinds of stuff in it, right? And so that's kind of like a safeguard. Um, oh, something like that. So the titles could alternate, and then we could keep a consistent message like that on the stream. Just to avoid getting flagged for any stupid reason. All right, let's see. This thing's starting to pull back. How'd you guys do today?
Not
How did you
bad.
guys do today?
I mean, right now I'm at break even ish. I keep getting stopped at a break even. So
Very good. Why?
it's not really going the full length. It's going like it'll go like 180 and then it'll pull back, stop me out. I re-enter 150 in profit. Come back, stop me out, break even. So if I was scalping, I'd be getting good, but I'm pretty much holding. So right now I'm holding. It's the last one for the day for me. I don't know if we're gonna get to like 940, 950, but we'll see.
Cool. So where was your first entry for this trade? For the
The very
monthly?
first one, or for
Yeah,
this one,
your very, very, very first entry.
my very first one, I was in sales at 826. I held that, a lot of whiplash, back and forth, and it stopped me out. And then I got into buys at 830. It almost took me out and went up about 180. It stopped me out of break even. I re-entered close to like 840 and the same thing.
Wait, 840?
Yeah, just about 840. It went about
So
200. Yeah, go ahead.
so for the first entry, 826, you guys stopped that in profit or took an L?
No, I took the L. The most it went down to profit was like maybe like 30, 40 ticks. Was it? Let me check.
I see about 85, 80 ticks on that one. From
Oh yeah,
824, right?
yeah, you're right. So yeah, so close to that.
Okay.
And then it just stopped me out.
Okay, because then that would be the market open candle that would stop you out, right?
It was right after. So what I did was I waited for the first candle. I wanted to see its true direction.
Mm.
Once it printed a little upside down hammer, got in on the slight pullback, and then it just took me out. Oh, there we go, baby. Come on, give me a little push. So yeah, every
And
time I
then,
came back, go ahead.
no, and then what's your last entry?
Last one right now, my last entry is I got in late, but 68. Yeah, 868. Right after just above the middle of the wick of that doji.
Mm. Okay.
I should have gotten that 62.
I mean, it's
62 should
not
have sure, but it's okay. It's for now. So I'm just stops her break even, I'm just holding.
terrible. Anybody getting on the 820s?
I thought 820 would have been good. It's just I just didn't know if it was I was waiting for the candle to print.
Okay.
Yeah, the reversal candle to print. So
Gotcha. Because that was a long reversal candle.
it was.
It's a long, long, long 2-minute reversal candle. Coming up for 820. It's a long candle, so we should
This is
have
one of
put you
those ones.
around that 868 area, right? And then you get a pullback into Asian high, and then market bounces back up. It's one of those days where the market has done most of its move overnight, and it doesn't look like it's got intent to go and fill the gap, and so it just keeps pushing, right? I didn't even expect that gap up. So by the time I looked at the market last night, I was like, holy shit, market gapped up and it's taken off. It's already up to 800s, but it doesn't look like it has intent to fill the gaps yet. Which kind of worries me for the news coming ahead, right? Because you've got a lot of earnings, a lot of tech earnings, where we're running up ahead of all these tech earnings,
That's a good point. You
right?
would think would fill the gap before the earnings at least.
Yep. You'd think we pull back, fill the gaps, and then start to rally. So tomorrow might start to present some really, really interesting stuff, right? Because you got Tuesday, um, and then you also got Wednesday, which have kind of big, big earnings, right? Apple, Microsoft. Is it Microsoft and Google as well? Reporting Amazon, I think, as well. So you got a couple of big names reporting this week. Um, there you go. So right, so I mean, you could get. And what else do we have? We have PCI and what is it? And Fed rate, right? Coming in, right? Fed rate decision is coming in as well this week. So Wednesday will probably be very interesting. Let's see, is that on Wednesday?
For FOMC statement too. Wow.
Yeah, so I think that comes in Wednesday. So you've got tomorrow is kind of chill, and then Wednesday is when the fireworks starts, right?
Here's the thing though, it's like um you have FOMC statement and earnings in the same day. And that's even if they don't reschedule it. Then they might say something. We'll see. So Ghost, I was looking at your the 6 minute order blocks and fair value gaps over the weekend. And it looks to be it's almost like those entries are better on that if you were to follow that than on a 2 minute, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for the pullbacks, right? If you're gonna look for the
Yeah,
pullbacks
yeah,
into
yeah.
those order blocks, yeah, definitely a whole lot
Sometimes, yeah.
better because you're buying the dip at that point of selling the high.
Right. So
Right?
that's what I did on this one. Um, couldn't have gotten lower, but I was looking at the 14 as like, okay, 6 minute reversal, it pulls back to the 14, enter, which is
Yeah.
like close to my, it's relatively close to like what you're talking about. Very close. I need some help, guys. I don't know if I should take my profits or follow my plan.
They're protected.
I'm protected, but I'm like, this thing's just all right. Never mind. I'm following the plan. Follow the plan. Let it go.
Should be almost at I mean you're close, but I want to be protected. 68, about 50 points. We're gonna get a pullback into 88, into that 880. Mm, when everybody expects the market to sell, that's when it doesn't sell. But it starts selling tomorrow. Just looking at something.
You know what I hope it doesn't do? I hope it doesn't sell during Asia. I don't want to see a sell off during Asia or London actually. Well, I don't mind London, just not Asia session.
Yeah, big moves have been happening during Asian sessions. Like if you miss it, and you missed everything. So no. Oh, okay. I would change. I would put. No, I wouldn't change the title. Actually, but what I would do in the title, I'd put a hashtag in the title, like NQ, and then I would start with the features. Like, and even in the description, I'd start with like the features, like, like hashtag NQ, yes, and then follow. I'd start with the features market, right? So I'd start with NQ, ES, YM, and then follow with the other stuff. Yeah. And then I'd put like NQ in the title. Like in every title I'd put NQ somewhere. Like a hashtag NQ. This is private or is it live? Public right now. You should send it to your buddy. Miss Gabby. Tell her we need some activity over here. See, I'm choking. I need to stop talking about people. Tell Miss Gabby we need some activity over here. Where's Andrea today? Did I go to mute? Can you guys hear me?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Ghost.
Good morning. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay, cool. No, I was saying you should invite your buddy Gabby to the live stream. Tell her we need some action over here. We need some activity over here.
Mhm.
Yeah, look at that drop. She gonna come down. Yeah, she gotta fill that gap at 880, I think. I think the upside might be maybe we're gonna slow down here. Probably cool off a little bit. Start to retest some of these gaps. 880, maybe 880 and then consolidate. So let's see. What else. Oh, you can leave that. I think that's fine. You can leave that. Uh, maybe we should- Yeah, I think that's fine. It should be fine. We can work with that. Were you gonna take off? I thought you said you were gonna take off. Were you taking off Renko and just skipping the two, or what did you decide? I don't mind whatever you guys decide. You want to have it up on display. It's totally cool by me. Either one is fine. Oh, Funded Next released a deal. Actually, if you guys haven't seen it, it's a no consistency rule. Funded Next. Yeah, so they did drop the pricing on their account, and then they have a no consistency rule now going for their. It's a discount, 25% off, no consistency rule, one-time fee, no activation fee. I think that's a deal. That's a steal right there on the 50Ks especially. So I'll probably be looking to pick up some before that deal expires. I'll be looking to grab some of those 50K accounts. And the reason I like the 50K accounts again is it's kind of like a one-to-one, right? 2,500 for 2,500. You're gonna make $2,500 profit, and your max loss is 2,500. So that account, even if you trade it at 3 micros and you take your sweet time with it, it's still not a bad account. It's not terrible. And I don't think they have a payout cap. And the bonus too is so their payouts are crypto. And then the other thing too is what's the other thing I was looking at over the weekend when it comes to these guys? There's one more thing that I liked about. Oh yeah, they don't have a live program yet. So there's about a high chance that you could take a shit ton of money in withdrawals from them before they'll actually ever be ready to pull you into a live account.
And that's wait, this platform is called what again?
That's Funded Next.
Funded Next, okay.
Yeah. Because all these others, once you hit the 6th payout, they pull you into a live account.
They want you to be great.
Sometimes actually before you get to the 6th payout where they're supposed to pay out everything, they pull you into a live account. So these guys being new to the futures world, they're not set up with a live account yet, which means you got time. They don't have a broker supporting them yet, so you have time. If you're not funded anywhere else, if you're looking for a new home, right, I would take those accounts over even a Tradify account.
Yeah, I don't like those profit goals on Tradify at all.
Huh?
Tradify has profit goals. I just don't.
Yeah, yeah, especially those limitations, right? Daily profit goals. Things that pretty much draw you in to do the wrong thing. Right? Um Anywhere where they got a profit goal, it's kind of tough, right? It's gonna be tough in the long run. but I'd rather spend $150 on some product like that. That's a one-time fee, right? Where I don't have a monthly charge and I can just go as slow as I can or as slow as I need to. Versus a product that's got like a monthly charge. What you may not say. So yeah, it's really up to you guys if you want Renko go on or you want Renko to stay. Gotcha. Something else I was working on over the weekend. With these EMAs, trying to build some kind of entry system, but I don't think it's ready. The initial version I have is just doesn't feel ready. But I might have something that we'll play with. Maybe not this week, maybe next week. I want to get through this news madness. And then we can do some testing. It's nothing new. It's just refining things. So I don't want somebody coming after me and going, "Oh my God, another new strategy." We don't have those people here anymore, but yeah. Me again, your trading is as good as you're willing to improve it, right? So when I listen to you guys on the things you struggle with sometimes, then I gotta go back to the drawing board and see if there's a solution to the problem. And if there isn't, we leave it alone. Right? And if there is, or if there's something we can do, we can always try to fix it. So whatever I'm working on is going to be more in line with building those actually not building but re-emphasizing things like being patient and just waiting for the trade to come to you versus trying to force it. Because at the end of the day, you really don't need to buy the absolute low. You don't need to sell the absolute high. You just need to follow a strategy, a plan, right? And go with the trend, right? So if we have reversals and that's working well, how do we improve those reversals to now time our entries better, right? And get those spot on entries that we don't even have to think twice about. Yes, we have the 14 EMA. How do we build on that, right? Can we build on that to do better, to get better entries? Right? So you're not sitting here stuck trying to sell this, yet overall it's bullish, right? So then, we try to figure out how do we get you better entries, right? How do we get you the re-entries? How do we get you to sell, right? Using the 14, the 20, 21 rather, right? Or even the 55, like the primary EMAs that we use from the three pigs. How can we use those to trade with the trend, pretty much? Because in the end, I think that's going to give you more profitability. That's going to make you more profitable than anything, right? Because if you had a way to wait for this market, and know without a doubt that if it bounced off 854, right, and closed above 862, you take a buy, right? Wouldn't you take the buy if it was in line with the trend, or if you knew that if it gets below Asian high, you were gonna sell? Wouldn't you take the sell, right? Versus right now, where you're sitting there going, well, it's at the top, let me sell the top, right? And then market only moves 10 points and bounces right back up, right? So if you had a way to say, okay, let me wait for this market to actually switch trend and start selling, which is, closing below the 14 or 55, whatever, or whatever that strategy is that you're using to determine if the trend is shifting, right? Your success rate to me would be a whole lot better. So that's something I'm trying to prototype and see if they can put something simple together that probably looks at some higher time frames, like maybe the daily, 4 hour, and maybe 1 hour, and kind of gives you some entry points um, in line with the trend. And then you can marry that with either lazy money, or you can marry that with your reversal signals and get better entries and kind of trade with the trend. Anyway, more to come on that. More to come. And your scope's breaking higher. I think nice standing kid. Exhausted. Let's see. So all new highs. And that gap though, I feel like whatever's gonna fill that gap's just gonna come down hard because we're just moving in a channel right now. We are just moving in a channel, so just have a weird feeling about whatever that next move is that will bring this thing down. I feel like it's just gonna crush it, drop hard. But so far, every hour is closing extremely bullish. Not a sign of weakness yet. Friday looked like it was gonna get weak because it closed in. You got the 1 hour doji, then you had that kind of evening star pattern shape up, and then yesterday just gapped up almost 200 points. Did Trump tweet something on Trump social yesterday? Mm. Yeah, because I was looking for what would have been a reason for almost a 300 point gap up, right? 200 and something points. That seemed to be wild. What time is it? 2 o'clock. I still think we see a pullback down to 880. I think that's gonna come anytime soon. So it's gonna need some liquidity to keep pushing, and I think 880 is where it's at. See how these others doing. Yeah, so Facebook is kind of consolidating. Apple is also consolidating. Amazon saying Tesla is the only one taking off. I think Tesla needs to make a new high above 470. Sheesh. Netflix is beat. Jeez Louise. From 1250 down 1088 on Tesla. Or Netflix rather. Wow. Yeah, Netflix is beat. Microsoft is also consolidating. Google's still taking off. Nvidia still taking off a bit. AMD is still running up. Yeah, I wonder what happened to Netflix. Terrible earnings, probably. Yeah. Netflix, I think, missed earnings. They didn't do good on earnings. So Netflix is doing terrible. They'll beat up. Tesla is probably the one that's holding this whole thing up. I think once Tesla gets its all-time high, then the market's gonna pull back. Once Tesla hits that 470 area, then I think the market will get a strong pullback. Because right now it's the only one that I see that's still trying to make Tesla and Nvidia, the ones that I see that are trying to make those trades up. But then I also had China released another chip. I think I saw that somewhere in the news. China's coming out with another chip. So I think once that's confirmed, Nvidia is gonna get a pullback. and AMD will get a pullback.
I heard they banned anybody from trying to buy chips from Taiwan. They said they're gonna make their own stuff now.
Oh, China.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did come up with a new chip. I think it was in the news yesterday. China came out with a new chip. I don't think it's hit the markets yet, but they have a new chip in the works. So I have a feeling once that hits, we're gonna see another drop in all these semiconductor and AI driven stocks. 'Cause everybody right now has a gap to fill coming off this madness. Everybody on the tech sector has a gap to fill. Still enjoying my NAS swing, but I think at some point I'm gonna have to close it.
Still
Start to
holding?
go. Oh yeah, but we start to gap up like this. Yeah, I might start considering to close that position. I've survived every pullback. So I have a feeling at some point I'm not gonna survive a pullback. I don't want it to happen overnight when I'm not watching. I can give back a lot. It's up a lot now. So it might just be time to end the rest, take my money. That's up. Exit. That is when I call exit. Let's see if that's the time I say exit Tesla, because the moment they start that bullshit, giving their projections, that's when I get out. Oh, it had to when he got out of the whole political arena, right? I think he probably realized fast enough that's what was holding him back, right? His involvement in politics was kind of messing everything up for them. And once he got out, it kind of opened the door for Tesla to rebound. I'm glad he woke up sooner than later. Today they didn't run. By the time I got onto the VPS, I think no. So yeah, they didn't run today. The time I got onto the VPS, I think there was an error. So they're the one. I don't have any trades on. Yeah, there's zero trades on right now. In fact, for the whole day, zero trade hours, no trades on. Because I literally just restarted Ninja on that VPS. Cool. Yeah, we got nothing on today. So are those from Friday then? Are those trades from Friday? 'Cause I've got nothing today. At least. Yeah, I don't have anything yet for today.
Guys, I got to get going.
Right.
I got a couple things I got to take care of today, so
No problem.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
All right. Have a good one.
Yo, what's up? Mhm. Oh, it's an X. Right. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to ask. I don't know. I don't know where they get this stuff from. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm, I don't know. I do believe there's a down triangle somewhere. We could chat GPT the emoji, and I'm pretty sure it would have something like a down triangle somewhere. Let me see. Emoji. Oh, down triangle. Yeah, so there is one. This one is what, green? Yeah, there is a red down triangle emoji. So I could ask. Doesn't hurt. Okay. I mean, I can definitely ask. Doesn't hurt because I do believe there is a triangle down in the ship's style ship. I think there's a triangle because I just saw ChatGPT has one, so I'm pretty sure something exists. I just have to ask. Like I always say, I mean, the worst somebody can tell you is nope. F off. You can ask. So I think we can get that. We can get a triangle down. We can. Oh. What time is it? Probably drop around 12:45. So probably drop around 12:45. Call it a day. I think this market's just gonna stay sideways, choppy, and then at some point I'll probably make another big move.
Funny. On the river, you see, I'm over here stressed about this hurricane, and I'm over here causing trouble. Gregory, I must say I'm proud of you this morning. Okay, I'm proud of you today. Why? Exactly, nothing, which is good. Repeat that. If I'm still on the what? Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Anything? I get anything? Any feedback or anything like echo?
No, I'm not.
Okay, but you're hearing me on the stream now, right?
Yes. No.
All right, cool. I think I'll
Is Ghost hearing us talk?
the stream now, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can hear you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Is Ghost hearing us talk?
yeah. Yep. So what I think I'll do is
Okay.
I'll keep my mic on for the stream, and then when I feel like there's a lot of background noise on my end, I'll mute the mic on the stream, leave the Discord audio going on the stream. So if anybody's listening, they can hear people talking. They won't hear me talk per se till I figure out that the noise on my end is done. But those on the Discord will hear me talk. You guys will hear me talk.
Right.
Right.
Because before I used to hear the feedback, even the echo, the
Yeah.
delay, but I'm not hearing that anymore.
Yeah. So what I'll do is, like I said, I'll mute it on the stream if there's noise on my side, and then you guys will be able to hear me on Discord and everything, but the stream,
Okay.
nobody will hear me on the stream.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's the best way to go for now. That's the only way it seems to be working for now. So I'll leave it like this. All right. Cool. Thanks.
No, Greg, I can hear delay coming in now on the channel.
You can't hear what?
I can hear the delay talking coming on the YouTube channel now.
You can hear it.
Yeah. Ghost is not talking, but I was just hearing him talk about the nodes not running.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That was a long time ago.
Unless it was rewind. Is that possible?
Probably.
Okay.
Refresh your
Okay.
because that was a long time ago. I would be like, whoa.
Exactly. Yeah.
Created a new high and immediately dropped.
Okay, so I'm getting the delay now.
You are getting it.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
I did have a question for you guys. But I was talking on mute. No, I was saying before I put too much time into this trend thing that I was thinking about, do you guys think you'd benefit from something of a sort? Or no, don't say absolutely. You could uh, yeah, something of a sort, something close to that, right? The idea being how do we build these habits, right? And stay consistent with, with those habits, right? How do we stay consistent? How do we stay patient? Even if it's just an EMA based system, right? But I know that by following this thing, I can stay consistent, right? I can stay consistent with my approach, with my entries, and I'm not forcing anything. I'm waiting, right? And if I get a signal that's not in line with whatever that system is, I can wait. I can wait it out. I can be patient. And only take trades that are in line with that, right? Because it's one thing having all these signals, but sometimes, as we've seen, the signals can be false positives. Not saying that this system is going to be 100% accurate. It will definitely have false positives as well. But now you have much more defined, I would say, entry criteria, right? Because we've done things like dynamic levels, we've done things like the levels, right? But do we have something that for sure 100% follows the trend minus the traditional EMS, right? And for me, I don't see that. Uh, okay, okay. So go to your chat real quick and let's play this out the way I'm thinking it, and you guys tell me if it makes sense or not, right? So go to your chat. Let me see. How do I take this out and zoom it so I get a bigger view? How do I detach it? Okay, pop up. There we go. Okay. So think of this is the 14 EMA, right? So add another EMA, maybe add the 21 and the 55, and I'll kind of give you an idea of what I'm thinking about. Mm. This is live on the stream. I pressed stop the stream.